Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, we are back with another episode of your favorite podcast, Late Entry, hosted by Milkman Kyle.
Milkman is here. Your husbands are at work. How we doing, everybody?
That is crazy.
Getting married this week. How we doing?
Oh wow! What a way to play off of that.
Just drop the mic right out the gate, man. We got to get it going.
It's your boy Double Toast. Welcome back to another episode of Late Entry. Yeah, it's good to be back on the regular schedule. We've been busy. Took a little trip back to Michigan. Got to see a bunch of friends I haven't seen in a long time. Some family. It was cool. And then Lex's family, her mom's side, and siblings. We went to Cedar Point, which I have not been there since I was in high school. Yeah. We went to the water park the first day, and then the actual Cedar Point roller coasters and stuff the second day. Now that I've done this now, I would plan that in reverse. I would ride roller coasters the first day, relax at the water park the second day. But I didn't make the plans, and I decided to screw up. I messed up bad, dog. All the disrespect to me.
What'd you do?
I tested my melanin and I lost bad. Super bad, bro. So look, usually I don't need to wear sunscreen. It doesn't matter how long I'm outside for, what I'm doing. Usually the sun versus me, I'm smooth. I didn't wear it at all during your bachelor party. We spent 2 days. We played 36 rounds of golf or holes of golf in 2 days during super, super hot days. Wore no sunscreen, did not get burned. I was fine. I forgot that usually when I wear it is when I'm on the water. Like we do with my friends, usually an annual float trip where we get a big old float, go in the middle of the lake, hang out on that for hours. Usually because the water reflects the sun the way it does, and when there's no shade, nothing like that, usually I wear sunscreen then. I didn't think about it at the water park. Now, I've been having people tell me that, oh, even black people ever were telling me, you should wear facial sunscreen every day anyways. Just it helps protect your face, and then you don't get wrinkles and stuff, all that. I'm like, cool. So I put the face sunscreen on at the water park. I did not put any other sunscreen on the rest of me.
Face looks great, by the way.
Hey, thank you. It's a different color for my arms. Can you see my shoulder?
Barely. Stand up a little bit. Oh, wow, that's dark. That's dark.
Bro, do you see the difference, though? You see how much peeling I have?
Yeah. I can't see the peeling. No, we don't got good enough cameras for that. But
when you
I see the.
Yeah, I was gonna say I look like I got. What did Michael Jackson have?
No, not alopecia.
Not alopecia. That's Jada Pinkett. Be careful before Will Smith comes pulling to this podcast, bro.
I'm gonna get bitch slapped out of camera. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. God, I feel it.
Vitiligo.
You know what's
fucked up? Fucked up? The way that I remembered what that was called is I had to think about the Boondocks because Uncle Ruckus always said that he had vitiligo.
That's hilarious.
That's what it looks like. I'm peeling really bad, bro. This is the worst I've been burnt since I've been probably a kid. That might be the worst I've been burnt ever, actually, because my mom used to always put sunscreen on me as a kid. I can't remember being burnt this bad. I have big sections of my shoulders and back peeling.
That's why. It's because she put sunscreen on you. She worked on your
worked on my
millennialism. Yeah,
my melanin defenses.
Yeah,
yeah, bro. So yeah, I got super fried, bad, and then I had to ride roller coasters the next day with arms completely fucking sunburned.
Just dying, and you're doing the over the shoulder shit.
Yes.
And your shoulders are frying. You can't put your hands up because it just hurts. You can't be like, woo!
And I'm not used to being sunburned either. So I was just like, it's just a new experience for me. Lex has been laughing at me.
You never
Lex's
felt
family
that
was laughing
leathery
at me.
skin before.
Bro, not this bad. I have in small increments over the course of my life, but not really like this. No. Lex's sister-in-law is Mexican too. She was clowning me because she wore sunscreen because she's smart. I was messing with her too because she's one of the first people that's getting on me about not wearing face sunscreen because she was saying that like in just a regular day outside, she doesn't wear sunscreen, but she'll wear face sunscreen. I was like, I don't wear that. So put it on. Then we went to the water park. I didn't get waterproof sunscreen, so I literally got what?
I'm just wrinkly as hell, and I don't wear sunscreen at all.
That's why you're a white man outside in the sun with no face sunscreen.
Should I be doing the whole like
Yes.
lather it right here under the eyes?
Yes. But as someone that doesn't know how to do any of that, I made several big mistakes. I did not get waterproof sunscreen, and then I put it over the top of my eyelids. So the first time I got in the pool at the water park, the sunscreen ran into my eyes, and my eyes were burning for the next 3 hours. And then they were sensitive to the light. I had to buy sunglasses to wear just so I could, because my eye was, every time the light hit it, it was sensitive. I started off all on the wrong foot, dog. And then I finished the day, and my arms and my face are different colors. And I was like, why did I wear this face sunscreen? Like, Courtney, what did you do to me? And then,
dude, I ain't gonna, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you sound like me in like a Freaky Friday situation as you in the first day in your body. Like, you should know how this shit works. You should know the drill.
I don't wear sunscreen, and niggas don't go to water parks. This is all a brand new experience for me. Every part of this is a new sentence for me. Wearing sunscreen. Bro, Lexi gets pissed at me all the time because like she'll ask me to apply sunscreen to her, and me not knowing really how to use sunscreen. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid, but me not really being familiar with like putting it on myself, like the quantities. Apparently, I put way too much on her every time. All I know is that she looks like printer paper, and I'm trying to keep her from getting torched. So I sprayed way too much on.
That's hilarious. I was gonna guess the opposite, that you'd be like, "Hey, you'll be fine."
No, that's my concern. That's my concern. So I way overcompensate for it, and she's like,
"That's
this is
hilarious.
Way too fucking much." I'm like, "Oh, still, I haven't put the third layer on yet."
I'm gonna wait for the second coat to dry. Lay out for a bit,
brother. I didn't get just burned there. I got burned on my scalp.
Oh damn! Yeah,
you know how much hair I have?
Happens to me.
It doesn't happen to me.
I
haven't been burned on my scalp since I was like 5. I went to touch my head. I was like, holy shit, whoa. I looked in the mirror. I saw that red. I was like, whoa.
Better watch that hairline, dude. That's how they get you. Sunburn on the head.
Don't you curse my hairline, brother. My
Keep
hairline
an eye
is
on it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look, my hair is not ready to be presented right now. I got the hat on, but I'll come out here in the next episode. I'll show you this hairline. It's perfect. It's crispy, beautiful,
all right,
luxurious.
We've seen it. Real fans have seen it.
Yeah.
We know. You're all right. It's me that we got to worry about.
Oh, true.
All right.
He's all right. Bro, shit, that catches up to your people quick, bro. When I saw, like I said, I was hanging out with some friends that I haven't seen in a while back in Michigan, and my homie was wearing a hat, and he was talking about how his shit's starting to push back. We were all like, "No, bro, it can't be that bad." He took off his fucking hat, and I thought everyone got silent. Bro. He was like, "Fuck you guys."
No, I remember the first time. I remember the first time Tony showed us his, like 2 years ago now, probably almost, and he's like, "No, I'm not taking that. Like, I'm not." And it ain't, I think he's got to be using some stuff because he stalled it, but it went from being like normal. We're like, "Bro, what are you talking about?" And it was just like, oh shit, he's a dad.
Shit was rolling back like a Walmart sale.
Oh man, everyday low pricing.
But yeah, so then we went to the actual Cedar Point the next day, right? And So here's a little bit about me and roller coasters. I want to ask you about how you would feel about this in a second. But growing up, something that my family did every summer was go to Cedar Point. We take a Cedar Point trip once a year, every summer. Up until like I got like deep into football, and they were doing like I think it was probably like my junior year, because then we were doing like the off season training, and we were in the gym lift and stuff like that, and it didn't work out with the schedule. So then I didn't go to any roller coasters or anything from then until probably like 5 6 years ago. We went to Michigan Adventures with Lex, some of her coworkers from Planet Fitness. Toph, he was there, and I was riding these roller coasters, and I was like, "Yo, I'm kind of a little bit scared of this. I know that I like this, but I'm a little nervous." And it didn't help that we also were going to the. Okay, I said we don't go to water parks. I didn't get burned there, but we went to the water park at Michigan Adventures, and so I was wearing flip flops, and we were taking gummies. And brother, gummies, flip flops, and not riding roller coasters in a long time, it's a bad combination because I take the flip flops off. Every time I'd go around, I was thinking I was going to smack my foot on something and just cut it off. Now, I'm smart enough to know that wearing a shoe would not save me from this, but I think just open feet on the roller coaster was freaking me out.
So you wore shoes?
What do you mean?
But you? Oh, I thought you were saying like you say you had open shoes.
Like, no, I'm saying open feet because I had flip flops. I had to take the flip flops off.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, so I
Yeah.
thought you said I thought you were saying like even just taking those off made you feel weird, so you wore them anyways and you lost them. Okay, all right, my bad. I cut the
Yeah.
story off big time. Go
No,
ahead.
yeah, you can't wear flip flops on a roller coaster because they're gonna fall off.
Right. So I thought, I thought you were saying I'm gonna wear them anyway. So I'm like,
No,
wait.
no. I'm saying that I was freaked out because I could feel open feet.
Okay. Oh, okay. All
Yes,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm
ever
with you
since
now.
then,
I don't know how that freaks you out, but okay.
okay. I mean, yeah, I hadn't been on roller coasters in a while. The gummies, that's the combination. I'm smart enough to know that my shoes wouldn't save my feet, but it feels weird flying around and your feet are just dangling around with no shoes on. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Anyways, now we've been to Six Flags several times since then because Six Flags is like an hour and a half away from where we are here.
Oh, nice.
So we've been there. We have like season passes. We went a lot last year. Every time I go, basically, it's like I need to ride a ride or two to get warmed up. Then I start having fun again. The first, like waiting in line for that first ride, I'm anxious. I'm like, what if it? And all that's happened since like Cedar Point as a kid and now is just me seeing social media videos of rides not going well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or even just like, oh, this ride broke down and they were stuck up on top of the roller coaster for an hour. So that shit freaks me out. So usually I have to ride like one or two to get warmed up, then I'm fine. Cedar Point said, let's really fuck with Spencer this time. The first thing that we rode was the Gatekeeper, which I have not ridden yet.
Oh, yeah, it's right at the gate. Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to get you.
We went on it. I'm having tons of fun. Brother, we pull around to go through the last loop, and there's like a little platform, and we came to an immediate stop. And I was like, I've not ridden this ride before. Is this supposed to happen? So I'm yelling up to Courtney, my sister-in-law. I'm like, hey, is this? Because she's ridden it all before. I'm like, are we supposed to stop here? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, lovely. So we sit there for probably like, I've never been on a roller coaster that broke down either. So until now. So now we're sitting here waiting. We're probably there for probably about 5 minutes. It feels like forever. They finally pull us forward a little bit at a real low speed, right up until like where we can see like we're supposed to get out, but we're still sitting there. Then I hear over the announcement like, hey, we're experiencing an issue. Like, you know, it'll be a few minute delay. Lexi says that she can see like a maintenance van pulling up. So they bring an engineer up. He comes, does something, and they pull us up, get us off the ride. I'm now like, well, this did nothing to calm my anxiety about these rides. And I'm not a person that really has anxiety, but I was definitely nervous about this. Now I've been on one ride, and the shit broke down while we were on it. Not a great start. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's ride the little Max Air real quick, just so I can feel something normal. You know what I mean? I rode that. That's the one with like the stick with like the circle that spins and twists. Tons of fun.
Yeah.
So we rode that. Then we went and we're walking the new ride, the newest one, Siren's Curse. that is also experiencing issues. We're not riding it, but we see it. They're launching basically um, empty carts through it repeatedly. And so we
Yeah.
get to this other ride, Valraven. Tons of fun. In line, someone was talking about, yeah, my dad was just on Siren's Curse. They got stuck for an hour. Siren's Curse is the one where it's like it has like the platform, and the platform twists and like holds you vertically before it drops you. They were stuck like that for an hour. I was like, bro,
I'd pass out, bro.
What is happening at the Cedar Point? Gatekeeper froze on us. Now I'm hearing this. So we're going through different stuff. We go over to the Maverick. We got fast passes. Still wait 45 minutes in line. We get right up to like 2 groups ahead of us. We're directly in the sun. We're experiencing delays. Another 45 minutes of us just waiting in that line. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be the first person to ride a ride that after they broke down. Like, so right as we're about to leave, they get it working again. Luckily, there was 2 groups ahead of us. They both went fine. Everything was cool. We got on it. Maverick, tons of fun.
Maverick's the best one. Yeah,
it's so much fun. Also, the worst one to ride with Sunburn. The way that boy holds you and jerks you around, I was in there dying.
Yeah.
So then,
when he jerks you around and holds you, you start dying. That makes sense.
Yo.
It's what you said it. You said it. Clip it. Clip it.
I said it, not he.
No, you said that it. Boy. You said that boy.
All right.
Start your formal apology. No.
So we go to the dragster. Are you aware that they have changed the dragster?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the dragster 2.0. So it used to be just they shoot you up super fast over this loop, and that was it. Now there's a back piece that goes up to it. So you shoot up halfway, and then you come all the way back down, and then up through like the tail, and then you shoot back up again to go over the loop. We got up there, and right again, 2 groups ahead of us. Courtney and I are watching it go up, and we're like, I don't think it's going to make it all the way over. And it didn't. And it came back down.
No way.
Yes. So now
I've never witnessed one of those.
Yes. This is the 3rd ride today that I have been on or in line for that has broken down. Not including the Siren's Curse that also had an issue that we weren't on when it had the issue. So they're working on it. They think it's going to be good to go again. They fire it back up. It goes forward fucking 10 feet and stops. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to ride this still, guys. Like, yeah, I don't want to die. Like, they thought it was fixed. It's not fixed still. Like, I don't want to still ride this. So they've got 1 car on the track still waiting to go. They have the other one still with the people on it all the way on the track. So they're working on it for another like 15 minutes. The whole time I'm like, I might just get out of this fucking line. Like, I was like, if it wasn't for y'all, I'd be gone already. But they all still want to ride it. So they find up like, all right, we got it working again. So they shoot the people. Then they shoot the second group that was waiting. Then they start running all the test empty ones. I'm like, you mean the first test dummies were people in them? You didn't get them off the car first and run the test ones? That makes me even more freaked out.
That is crazy.
Yes, and this is like I said, this is the 3rd one we've been a part of, 4th one that I saw that's having issues. I'm like, bro, I don't remember going to Cedar Point as a kid like this and seeing all this shit not working.
I got an explanation for you if you want, but you can keep going if you want to. Finish your shit first, and then I can get into it.
I was just gonna say that we wound up going on it. We sat in the very front row, got destroyed by bugs. Thankfully, I had my sunglasses from the previous day protecting my eyes. I'm literally feeling things hitting against it. But the ride was so much fun. It didn't break down. We got off, got the fast passes, go to get back in line again, and the shit breaks down again.
Did
you get
to ride it? Oh, okay.
So we rode it once. But not the second time.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Did you get to ride it again? No? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I wouldn't at that point, but
okay. Explanation?
A little bit. So the dragster is kind of normal. It's always been up to the wind. They built a horrible like roller coaster to be right off the water. So like depending on the day, like the ride just used to be just shut down for the day. Sometimes you just go on an unlucky day, you don't get to go on the top drill dragster, because kind of the the thrill of it was almost that we only keep it open when we can, and there were always the horror stories of people rolling backwards on it. But
Yeah.
I am waiting for that ride to eventually just like break down at this point. And part of that, the answer that so many of you have been desperately waiting for, uh, Six Flags and Cedar, whatever.
Six Flags bought Cedar Point.
Yeah, they had a merger. And since that point, Cedar Point has taken a complete and utter poop. And I'm not saying that all Six Flag parks are bad, but there are many Six Flag parks that are like just deal with the repercussions. And
What does that
even
mean?
uh, Miranda loves watching the horror stories of roller coasters, and she also loves roller coasters, which is crazy. But and I do too, but I'll watch them with her, and most of them go back to Six Flag parks being negligent and not taking enough precautions. A couple of Disney stories, but a lot of them were Six Flag parks not taking enough precautions, not checking. There was one specific, very famous water ride that they didn't make sure that it had like both of the valves open for the water to flush back out. So the water started overfilling in the ride. It got bogged up, shut down, and people literally drowned in the ride and got ground up in the like machine of the whole thing. Like, yeah, I mean,
What?
Six Flags
Okay,
has
what year
some
was that
major
though?
horror stories. This was in the last 10, 12 years.
Can I tell you something crazy?
Yeah,
I forgot
please.
until you just brought up this water thing and people drowning. A girl drowned at the water park in the wave pool.
While you were there?
Yes.
Bruh.
Yes. So literally, we get to the wave pool and they're doing a safety break, which is no one in the water for like fucking 20, 30 minutes or something while the lifeguards are just staring at the fucking water. I don't know what the point of this was. They let everybody in there. They do the first wave, cool. The second wave, then all of a sudden people are noticing something. From what I've gathered, as me not having seen the initial part of this, but getting a story from Lexi's sister and then brother who were in different spots and saw this, there was a girl who was probably a teenager, was underwater. And so they found her and like dragged her out and brought her to the fucking side. And then they're still fucking running the fucking wave pool with everyone else in it while they're working on this chick off to the side. And then, from what I understand from hearing this, presumably the girl's mom sees this, then she passes out. So all the lifeguards and first aid people are trying to revitalize the mom who passed out while also trying to help the girl who fucking was underwater. They wound up getting the
Jeez.
mom upright into a fucking wheelchair and wheel her out with oxygen on her face. I went over to just watch what was going on with the girl to see what the fuck was happening. I was probably over there for like 10, 15 minutes. I never saw her move once. And then they started like shooing people away, and then she was gone. And I have looked up repeatedly, tried to find information about this, like online. The only thing I can find is one post on Facebook of someone saying, like, did anyone have any updates on what happened to that girl at the wave pool? And you know what they did? Went right back to fucking continuing to run that shit. That shit never shut down.
They ran. Yep.
And so what
Park
I'm
just
wondering
continues
is,
as usual.
one, what the fuck were the lifeguards doing? Where, bro, they quick. If you touch the wall, they quick to fucking blow the whistle at you there. But no one saw the girl underwater. And
Yeah,
then,
literally.
imagine fucking spending 15 minutes trying to fucking do first aid, CPR, fucking mouth to mouth on some girl that fucking drowned, and then being like, "All right, back to work. You still got 4 hours left on your shift." What the fuck?
Yep. Yeah, that's so yeah, that's insane that happened. Yeah, I mean, I hope that girl's okay. I hope that
Same.
yeah. I mean, I think it directly relates to them. They got way too big for their britches, but at the same time, nobody's gonna stop. They're making too much money, and these couple of lawsuits they get aren't gonna cost them enough. like to stop. Like Miranda was the one that like reminded me that Six Flags bought it, and I was like, damn, like yeah. And then you're telling me all this, and no wonder, no wonder all this shit's breaking down. That's what I mean. The dragster is normal, but I've been going to Cedar Point. Like we went there with like our school, with our church growing up every year. So I was going there a couple times a year, and I mean, yeah, the worst you'd get would be like maybe the Millennium Force. They're just like not going to take any more people in line because they have too many people in line. I think there was one time a person like stepped off the coaster. It wasn't like their shit wasn't like they like somebody was able to like slip under their thing and they stepped out onto the ladder, and so they had to shut it down for like 20 minutes. But like for the most part, like never had an issue at Cedar Point with the ride shutting down, anything like that. Um, I've been to Six Flags. I've had plenty of issues with that happening, and this is very much a Six Flags
This is the
esque
first time I've ever
story
seen an
that I've
issue with
heard.
any ride, even at Six Flags. You know what fucks me up too? So the night before, after the water park, we're all back at the hotel, and Lexi's brother and sister-in-law and Lex and I are all drinking, hanging out in the hotel. And Courtney tells me, she's like, "Yeah, I was watching TikToks," and she was like, "No, never mind," because she knew I was scared. We have some more drinks later. She says, "Yeah, so basically this TikTok, someone on the Raptor, and the Raptor is like, you have like the harness thing that comes down, or like the big metal, or whatever the chest thing that clips like straps onto you. Then it has like the little harness with the seat buckle." She
Right,
said
right.
that she saw a video of somebody, and I didn't see the video. So my first thought is, how the fuck did you just happen to catch this? But she's saying that he was recording on the ride, and his shit pushed open, and then he was able to pull it back on, and it relapsed while he was recording this. So she said that she saw the video of it. I was like,
That's
"What the
insane.
fuck?" I was like, "And y'all cool with this today?" And we wound up not riding the Raptor, but they were like, "Yeah, we would ride it. It just wasn't a priority." I was not gonna ride that motherfucker. I was like, "Nah, I'm good." Like,
I love the Raptor. What? Oh
yeah,
God.
yep. Then it opened up
Uh,
apparently, and he was able to pull it back on. Like I said, I didn't see the video, but this is what I was told. I don't know if she was fucking with me. She doesn't seem like the person that would say that just to fucking get in my head. So
yeah.
I don't know. Scary shit,
They need
man.
they need a better internship program like the Disney guys do. Like, cause they have such a good internship program, and all those college kids are busting their ass on the freaking line. You need to put the Cedar Point. You need that shit, dude. Six Flags. You guys got plenty of parks to be able to fund that shit. Come on.
Yeah, shit freaked me out. Would you have ridden the stuff after all the things that I saw? Would you have continued to ride the Reds?
I mean, I'm white, so probably, yeah.
would
I
you have
don't
ride the?
assume I don't
Would you have
assume
ridden the
anything
Raptor?
bad's gonna happen to me until it happens.
I mean, that's fair.
No, no, yeah, I feel like I've seen them do like a mock run on the Raptor and been like, all right, I'll get back on there. But I don't know. It's tough for me to say. Like,
I'm saying, would
it's
you have ridden the Raptor the day after hearing that story that I heard? Yes.
probably,
Yes, you
yeah.
would have.
I'd probably say I'll
White
risk it.
people are
Yeah.
crazy, dog. One more thing about this before we move on. You know what I thought about? And I brought this up before, and I want to not to make light of either terrible fucking situations at all, but to point out, I guess, the way that people run an agenda on certain things. Do you remember
So
after
much
Electric
negativity.
Forest? Do you remember after Electric Forest with the baby in the
Mm-hmm.
porta potty, and all the
Mm-hmm.
criticism of people saying that everyone should have left the fucking festival as soon as they found out about it, and anyone who stayed was a piece of shit and has no morals. You remember that conversation?
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers at Cedar Point didn't even stop the wave pool while it was happening. At no point did that close down.
Right.
But
Exactly.
not even closing the water park. They didn't stop the wave pool while the girl was laying there receiving. They were trying to bring her back to life.
That's
They didn't stop it during the CPR or after they got her out of there. At no
mhm.
point did that wave pool get shut down for the day. And I only bring this up as to say that when it's something that people don't like or think is bad, like a music festival, the agenda is pushed. Oh, everyone there is terrible people. But I didn't see anybody see that at the water park and go, yeah, it's time to go home.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, just for the Twitter fingers out there, yeah, that's kind of how it is. Like, you're quick to say something online, but you're there and you're like, I'm not going to let this ruin my vacation.
Yeah, paid good money for these tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same principles apply to both.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But
it's always shitty. It is.
But on a lighter, more fun note, the drive back from Michigan back to Chicago, that's some hours in the car. Lex and I got to talking. We came up with an idea for a TV show. And as terrible as it sounds, I think this bitch would be a hit, bro. Every season, it seems like people are kicked off of Love Island for being racist or racist tweets or saying slurs and this and that. I had the idea of what if we... Well, I don't... Lex and I came up with it together, so I don't want to say I. But we came up with this idea together. What if you did like an all-star run-back cast, racist Love Island, and you just invite back all the people who have been kicked off? And you know who would make the perfect host? You know who would make the perfect host for this?
Who?
Post presidency Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the host of Racist Love Island, bro. That I hate to say it, brother. As bad as all the people on the show would be, including him, it would be unmissable television. You could just write a check for that. It would just clear, bro.
Nobody wouldn't watch that. Yeah, everybody would be on.
It can be found so funny. It can be sponsored by what is it? What's Ben Shapiro's thing? Is that what is it? Outkick or something? The same.
I know Rumble is like the non-censored YouTube. That's where a lot of the.
I'm talking about whatever Ben Shapiro's. He just sponsored that whole movie that was made. That movie with Jonathan Majors fighting the Islamic. You didn't see that? You see the trailer for that?
No, I'm not.
Bro, they made a movie about good old Americans fighting these Islamic terrorists.
Are you serious?
Yes. The star of the movie is Jonathan Majors, who can't get a job now because of his allegations. He got fired from Disney. And Ben Shapiro's company, I'm almost positive, funded the whole thing. Ben Shapiro obviously has some interest in that, into everything going on right now. We have a good reason to try to make all these Muslims look bad. So the whole thing is just anti-Muslim propaganda action movie with Jonathan Majors. Yep. So he could take that same money and make Racist Love Island. Can you imagine Trump as the host of that? Okay, now we're going to sit here and we're going to stand behind the door of your favorite slur.
The best.
No one has ever seen this slur used like this before. We have the greatest show in all the shows. Love Island wishes they could be as good as us. We have them. The ratings are great. They called me the other day. They said, Donnie, we've never seen ratings like this before in a show since the last season of The Apprentice.
Who's that? That is the most. It's like Trump had like 3 packs of cigarettes a day, but that was pretty good. I'll give it to you.
And then as soon as you know how you get dumped from the island of Love Island, you don't get dumped. He comes fired. You're fired.
You've been fired from the island.
And as crazy as it sounds, do you tell me this would not be amazing it'd be amazing.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
Unmissable TV.
It would be awesome. And Ben Shapiro could be the guy who does the cringy jokes. Who's the guy who does the cringy?
The narrator?
Yeah.
Ian Sterling?
Ian. Yeah, be like, and Tommy has told his wife, or his girlfriend, they've been sleeping in the same bed, so I thought it was his wife. He's been talking to her about how he doesn't see people the same in the grocery store. And and I agree. Here we go.
Bro, tell me that would not be a banger of a show.
That would be sick. I would pay to see, like, I mean, I don't even know the Love Island contestants that would be on it, but just bringing in a bunch of like white people that have done some questionable shit too as like various like guest stars or guest hosts like
Oh
throughout the
yeah,
season
bro.
would
We could
be
have
Kid Rock, like
Kyle Rittenhouse.
yeah,
Kyle Rittenhouse finds love.
Kyle Rittenhouse would be. I'm misunderstood, man. The narrative was spread about me that a lot of people didn't understand. Uh,
Oh man.
shit.
But yeah, even if they never made the actual show, I would love to see an SNL version of this from the mind of Shane Gillis.
Trust me, he's probably already written it. He's just waiting for the go ahead.
The last thing to add to my recap, bro, we talked with Ant about the different interactions I have with customers. Everyone thinking that I'm some sort of Spanish, Puerto Rican, Mexican, whatever, and speaking Spanish to me, and the wild things that customers say to me. So helping these two ladies the other day, and this is my first day back from vacation. So literally, I'm like, back to the grind, and then this is what I get. These two ladies, mom and a daughter, all things considered, they were pretty cool. But at one point, they're talking about getting new phones. And the lady says to me, she's like, everybody wants the newest phone. Not this grandma. And brother, I swear, it's gonna sound like this sounds like a skit. Like this sounds made up. She said, not this grandma, and then she like looks at me, she's like, or abuela. ¿Tú hablas español? And I said, no. And brother, the way that the air sucked out of that room when I said no, and she got quiet and she was like,
but that is Spanish though.
I could have swore that you were Latin. And I was just like, nope. And then we just had silence for the next few minutes.
Oh man. Man, you gotta come up with a follow up. You gotta come up with a follow up to make the sale.
No, there's no follow ups. Nope. Sit in this. sit in this awkward exchange that you've made. Even if I was Spanish, which I'm not, that's still a wild thing to say to somebody, thinking you being all hip and clever.
But she was
Spanish.
Oh, wait. Okay, the whole time I was picturing an actual like abuela, but she was a white woman.
Yeah, that's the point of this.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was just a regular white woman.
Yep. Cut this. No, this
is staying in.
No.
Bro, literally, she's over here. She said, not this grandma or abuela. ¿Tú hablas español? And I'm like, my jaw damn near dropped. I'm like, that is such a wild thing to say to somebody. And no, I'm not Spanish. I knew what you said, but I don't speak Spanish like that. And no, yeah. Literally, like I said, the air was sucked out of that conversation. She said, oh, I could have swore that you were Latin. And I said, nope.
Bro.
No, we just sat there in that.
Yeah. That's like someone coming up to me like, sprechen Sie Deutsch? I'm be like, what? Like, no. Like,
yeah.
I work at Starbucks. No. I don't work at Starbucks.
I was like, what? Speaking of coffee, though, you do kind of look like Gaul from Love Island.
Racist Gaul making his entry, making his late entry. I will not make you. I will not make you coffee, but I will make you mushroom tea.
I'm gonna start keeping track of all the times that customers just start saying stuff like that to me. We're gonna do like a year-end review, like the last podcast of the year. We'll just go through everything that was said to me in the year and reflect on all of the times that.
I don't know how I missed that it was a white woman that said it at the gate. Like I really thought I was picturing like a full blown like Mexican woman asking you that, and I'm like, yeah, that's legit. But
no, because an actual Mexican woman would have started the whole interaction speaking to me in Spanish.
Yeah,
Only a
but
white woman would have the
it'd be like,
caucasity to
or
just switch up on me trying to be corny
abuela.
like that. No, that's white woman behavior. The caucasity of white women knows no bounds.
The
It's always
caucasity.
like that.
Man.
uh, but yeah, that's what's been going on with me, man. I know that you are having a big upcoming week. Got your wedding this Saturday. How you feeling?
Oh yeah, man. Feeling good, feeling ready. Got a couple more things to, you know, work out, but I mean, nothing like crazy, but just a couple T's and I's to cross and dot in respective orders, and we'll be getting going. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things we're both like, just can't wait for it to be done at this point. All the drama
Really?
that's gone along with, yeah, I mean, all the drama that's gone along with it. For the podcast listeners out there that don't know, uh, we we eloped at my parents' winery in February of last. So we've been married technically by the state for like a year and a half, and so now at this point, this feels very much like, should we have even done this? Should we have just stuck with what we did out the gate, like with our Dave and Buster's reception, and just like called it good? Because that was such a happy day with happy memories, and now we're doing this whole thing all over again, and it's just like this whole to do, and we got all this. But look, I'm very grateful for everybody that's coming out and that we're doing this. I'm very excited for the celebration. I know it's going to be a good time, but it just like kind of takes me to that whole thing of like, this thing's going to be over and done with in a day and a half, and we're spending five figures, to make this shit happen. And like, yeah. We're both just like, yeah, we're very, I don't know. I know it's going to be fun, and we're going to be excited when we get there. We are excited now. I got one more day of work left until I'm home free. I got a week-long vacation. We're gone. Like, it's full-blown wedding time, and I'm excited. But um just all the hoops that you've had to jump through and everybody's had to jump through to get through this, to get to this, to like, we should have just freaking done it at a VFW up the road that her dad knew and just called it good.
It's gonna be good, brother. I can empathize with you in the fact of like it's funny because I think, and you would attest to this, I think that most people consider me a very social person. I like to
Yeah.
be social when I'm not the center of attention. So, like to that, I when I graduated high school, and I regret this because I realized when I got to college and started talking to people how much money I fumbled. I chose not to have a graduation party because I
Mm.
didn't want to be there for 5 hours having it like everyone come talk to me all day. Like me be the center.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go talk to other people at someone else's event. I don't want to have everyone just coming to me the whole time and ask me the same questions and have to worry about talking to every single person that came and like took the time to like
Mm-hmm.
make time for me, and then you know what I mean. So that that thought gives me like, it freaks me out almost. Like I know that my wedding is going to be uh probably I'll have that same thing to deal with. So to have that feeling plus all the planning that goes into that, it definitely, yeah, I can see why you're just like, all right, like this is gonna be over in a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. And like that, the good part about it, like we did the wedding shower, and I thought that same thing going into that day. Like, you're thinking of like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to just like have a 10-minute conversation with everybody. Some of them are literally, which is kind of awesome. You almost appreciate the couple of conversations you have with people where they're like, how you guys been? You guys doing good? Make a joke to you, and they're like, well, we'll let you guys get going. We don't want to keep you. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that you understand the moment, and you just know like, you're just trying to send us to, like, what we're on right now, where we're trying to make our rounds, and you're like, I'm not going to be the person that's going to keep you for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I'm going to be like, I'm going to help you all out. So in the future, that is what I want to be for anybody at a wedding. I'll be like, yeah, 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 good to see you, go, go, go. Like, especially closer friends. Like, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, actually, I would say especially the non-closer friends. The closer friends, I'm gonna like for you. I'm gonna be like, stay with me, stand here, hug me. Uh, uh, but for somebody I haven't seen since like my junior year of high school that invites me, I'll be like, hey man, go. Like I can see your frat bro over there, just like waiting. He's foaming at the mouth to hug you. Go give him a hug. Like,
No, yeah, I feel that. Do you think that it would feel like? Do you think you'd be more excited if you weren't already married? Like, do you think that that's part of like undercutting it?
yeah, yeah. But at the same, I don't know. It's weird because like I was just as nervous for that as I am for this. Like, uh, the only thing I'm a little less nervous for this because I know, hey, we're already married. Um, so like the like the trust, not that I obviously thought she was gonna get cold feet, but just like the trust has been built that much more since that day. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's just that much more of a sure thing, which takes a little bit out of the it takes a little bit out of the like fantasism, whatever,
Okay.
fantasticalness of it. But I'm saying that I haven't seen her dress and this and that.
That was I was
Like,
just about to ask you. Did she wear a wedding dress when you guys got married for
no,
real?
she just wore a white dress and I cried like a fucking baby uh on that day. So I like I was fine. My mom was crying before we went out to like, the whole thing
Mm-hmm.
the first time, and I was like, "Mom, calm the fuck down. Like it's fine. Like we're just getting married. Like calm the fuck down." And then Miranda started walking down with her dad and I just started fucking losing it the second I saw her. And I drove there with her. I saw her in the dress. Like it wasn't like
Yeah,
it was a,
it wasn't the moment though. It wasn't
it,
the moment.
yeah, right. But yeah, and so like that's what I'm almost positive. Yeah, I'm gonna be blubbering like a baby again, as I'm sure everybody wants to see. Um, so yeah, I'm like the hype and the everybody's here watching, and I mean it's gonna be more people than I think I'm even like ready for that are there to watch us like kind of take this stand. Yeah, man, I mean I'm very excited still. It's very cool. Even talking about it's making me like more excited and less like anxious, you know.
What if you don't mind me asking? So I'm curious because one of the things that we did when we were back home too. Um, Shout out Garrett and Tina, the Ruffners. They just got married as well, and they had like like they had like a courthouse like wedding. They did like a private like vow like exchange, and then they had like a big like reception dinner um like afterwards for like all their families and like very few like very small like friends. And I know next year they're planning on having like a big like reception party in Chicago with like a lot
Okay.
more of the homies and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, so for you to have the like what was the decision making that went into like the initial elopement and then the follow up like a year later? Like how did you decide to do one or the other or then to do both?
So we originally wanted our wedding to be August of last year. Um, but they had nothing available at the venue that we're getting married at until the soonest was like April of this year. But we really liked the idea of a late year, like late summer wedding. So
Mm-hmm.
like we that was so we were like, okay, we'll do August of 2026. And then basically, I don't know, a couple months after that, we were just talking about it and we were like, I don't want to wait that long. Like I don't want to wait that long to marry you. I think I was the first one to bring it up. Like I don't want to like I just want us to like we'd been together for 5+ years at that point, you know? So I was just like, I'm ready to be your husband. I want to be your husband. Um, I think we could find a way to do it in a close knit way, get all the paperwork out the way. And she wanted to do that. Like she'd brought that up a while ago of just getting all the like less to dos on the day of the big celebration kind of thing out of the way would be to just run to a courthouse and get married a couple weeks before and tell no one. like that was a fantasy of hers. I was like, what if we just like kept it a secret for a while for just us and our families, and we just do it so small that it it's real, but like it's, and it's intimate. It's not just running to a courthouse where you don't know the person that's marrying you. Like my uncle married us, my godfather married us, like that's a cool thing. That's a cool so like yeah, a lot of things, like it just kind of fell into place that way, and then it was just like, all right, how about we do it a year from our engagement? And that's what we did. We did it February 17th, 2025. So I've been married for a year and a half.
Hey.
It's crazy.
I feel like I'm seeing that more and more becoming popular, and I've like have friends too that have had like regular quote like regular weddings or like traditional weddings, but I feel like I'm seeing that more and more of either people like eloping or doing like a two-part, like a small thing to begin with, and then like a bigger like shebang like a year out. Um, which is it's funny like they essentially did exactly what you guys did.
Yeah, that's the move,
Um,
dude. It really is.
do
Yeah.
you do you feel like I was gonna say, do you feel like you've seen more of that like
Yeah,
recently?
I have. Yeah, my cousin did it. Actually, my cousin that you'll be sitting at a table with, she did it, and it was cool. They did a very cool reveal at the wedding. I don't think we don't got the tech to do it the way they did it, but we'll have our own kind of reveal of like, hey, yeah, we've kind of already been here for the people that don't know.
Everyone's gonna be like, "What?"
Fuck them. Leave. Leave if you care that much. Leave. Don't give a fuck. Makes no difference. More pig roast for me, dude.
Wait, what are you
Yeah.
eating, a pig?
Yeah, we eating a pig, dog.
I don't eat pork.
Lucky for you, we have the alternative of chicken.
You got pork and chicken. That is a nigga's dream.
He's
I'm
like,
not
can I
even.
take some home?
Yeah. I'm not even coming for the actual ceremony. I'm just coming for the fucking food.
Yo,
By the end of the wedding, you're gonna be standing there like Robert Pattinson in Odyssey. Someone get these beggars out of here.
dude, wait till they find out the side is mac and cheese. They're gonna be all over it.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Oh god. But yeah, man,
yeah,
I'm very excited for you. This is gonna be a good weekend.
yeah, it's
I
gonna
know
be
it's
fun.
gonna be a lot of stress finally relieved, but it's gonna be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, I'm excited. No, even just having this talk maybe more excited for the vibes of the weekend. It's gonna be a good time.
And then we get to come back next week and tell all about it.
Oh yeah, talk about the
Let's-
cheeseburger festival as well.
Yeah, the next day. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. Hopefully, I think the goal is hopefully we don't have any crazy stories to tell on the pod, but we'll see.
I mean, for content's sake, we better have one. We better have one.
I'm gonna ruin the wedding by talking politics with your family.
Nah. As long as we don't give my dad too much whiskey, we'll be all right. Love you, Dad.
Yeah. Okay, so due to time,
said,
we've got some other topics I think that we're gonna save for our Wednesday episode.
That's a good idea.
Let's just go straight into all due disrespect. Before we do our individual ones, we essentially had one that we we both pulled up with, and we decided to just do a joint one as a topic. So from Kyle and myself, Kyle and me, yeah, from Kyle and me, all due disrespect to Jayden Daniels. Um, it's a little bit painful because I'm a very big Jayden Daniels fan, like as a football player. But what he just did, I think, incredibly dumb. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? You want me to explain it first?
You go ahead and explain it first. Go ahead.
Okay, so in summary, Jayden Daniels played, if you didn't know, quarterback for the Washington Commanders. Played quarterback at LSU.
Oh, okay.
No, he's the quarterback for the Commanders. He played at LSU. He is one of 3 players to ever play at LSU and receive the Heisman, if I got that correct.
Mm-hmm.
The other one being some player that played a while back, and then the other one being Joe Burrow. Recently, some recruit that just came in, one of his conditions was being able to wear number 5. So LSU really wanted him. They said, cool, go ahead, wear number 5. Jayden Daniels, number 5 being Jayden Daniels' number. He and his camp took offense to that and basically sent LSU a message from an attorney, I believe, a cease and desist. Yeah, so from an attorney. They sent them a cease and desist essentially saying, like, hey, you can no longer use my name, image, or likeness in any promotional stuff at all. We want your copy of my Heisman Trophy. Send that to me. Like, basically, severing ties with them. It's like I was never here. He views that as disrespect. Now, and I guess to his credit, like I said, he's one of 3 Heisman winners from LSU. The other 2, the original guy whose name I think I have over here. Let me pull it up. But Joe Burrow, they basically protected his number. So it was essentially like retiring it. They said that no one else is going to wear it, but they haven't actually gone through the official.
Oh, really?
Retirement thing for it. Yeah,
I think that was
so
9.
It's protected.
Was he
I think
9
so.
back in college?
I believe so.
Because Jefferson was 18. Chase was still 1. No, Jefferson was 2. I lied.
But yeah, so Jayden Daniels, or I'm sorry, Joe Burrow, his number's been protected, so they're not gonna let anyone else wear it. And then I had it pulled up, I can't seem to find it. Oh, here it is. Billy Cannon, that's the other person, and his number is officially retired. So Jayden Daniels is viewing it, and his camp is viewing it as we're the only 3 Heisman winners. The other 2, you're not letting anyone wear those numbers, but mine you're going to give to somebody else. Now, that's a stance, but let's talk about Joe Burrow, the most recent other person, and Jayden Daniels. They both won Heismans. Joe Burrow had arguably the greatest quarterback season in college football of all time.
I wouldn't even say arguably, but yeah, I'd say he had the best.
People will bring up, like Johnny Football. They'll bring up Tim Tebow. They'll bring up Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. Arguably the greatest season of a quarterback in college football ever, throwing to Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. And the difference being, though, as Kyle and I looked up before this started, while Jayden did win a Heisman, he never made the playoffs with LSU. They never made the playoffs. And Joe Burrow won a championship. Not just made the playoffs, he won a championship with them. And so you want them to retire your number just for winning a Heisman? Not to diminish winning a Heisman. It's very impressive. But, I mean, in the NFL, you might be able to... There's, some competition as to who's the better, Joe Burrow or Jayden Daniels. Both of them have been hurt a lot. But as far as a college career, it's not even close. So to think that you are on the same level as Joe Burrow and that your number just needs to be put away for forever just off that, with no championship, no playoff wins, no playoff appearances, and you think that you deserve to be up in that room, there's levels to that, and you are higher than most people, but you're not at the Joe Burr level. That's where I'm at with it. Kyle, you see it the same way as me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to look up his 2022 stats right now, actually, because I remember they were good, but like when he was on the field, okay, yeah. started 14 games, 2,900 yards, 17 touchdowns, 800 rush yards, and 11 touchdowns. Not bad. Not bad at all. 17 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. Still very good. More of a running quarterback. Not even, I mean, I guess it's one thing to do it for 2 seasons, but like you said, championships are what retire numbers. Like, That's the Pistons players that have all had their numbers retired. It's Andre Drummond was a great Piston. He doesn't have number 0 retired, because he led the league in rebounds for 3 seasons while he played for the Pistons. Like you have to go and do it at the top level and win it in order to get retired. Chauncey Billups was, he was a great pro. Was he top 100 all time? I don't know. Probably not. He was in the right system, won a championship, got his number retired. Now he's in jail. But
oh my God.
Like, I don't know that he's in jail, but he's got a lot of shit going on. But yeah, like there's so many people that have done great things that didn't get their number retired. Like you have to do the greatest of all great things to get your number retired. And I was one of the people defending Shedeur Sanders getting his number retired last year. And I've kind of taken a step back on that. And this is like another example of like, okay, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have said that, because if I'm thinking about it from this perspective, like, yeah, okay, yeah, Shedeur probably shouldn't have got it either, and he did.
I guess my whole thing is I think it's up to the individual college. Just because you want to do it over here doesn't mean that they have to do the same thing over here.
That's fair.
You know who else? I just looked it up. You know who else has their jersey retired in college and never went to the playoffs?
Who's that?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson, absolute dog in college at Louisville. Never made it to the playoffs. Won a Heisman. Jersey retired. So, you could have like a thought of like, hey, I should be in that category. But I don't think just to burn your entire bridge with your college.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can no longer use my name, image, or likeness in any of your promotional stuff. And I want you to send me my trophy. Send me your copy of my trophy.
So just to put a cherry on top on here, I'm sure you've seen some of these. I got to run through them for anybody who hasn't.
Yes. Please do.
Columbia football has posted a photo of their turf with no 5-yard line out of respect for Jayden Daniels. Tricon Garage, the NASCAR team, has said that Corey Heim, the race car driver, would pilot the number 4 truck instead of his usual number 5 at the Richmond Raceway out of respect for Jayden Daniels. Nickelback has been found to be saying that they are going to change their name to Pennyback out of respect for Jayden Daniels. The Washington Commanders teammates have said, this is my last one, sorry. And then the Washington Commander teammates have said that they will now be giving each other high 4s out of respect for Jayden Daniels.
The New York Mets just beat the Washington Nationals 4-1 and commented and said, stopped at 4 out of respect for Jayden Daniels.
I saw that one. That's a good one. I forgot to save that one. That's a good one.
He's been getting flamed by everybody, and I think he deserves every part of that. He
does.
It's a moment
he deserves it just as much as 9 did.
It's a situation where I could understand having a feeling about it. I could understand even reaching out to the school saying, hey, I would like if no one could wear this. But faced with a moment out of like either just making a humble decision, even if you feel a way about it, staying humble, or behaving like an absolute cornball. Unfortunately, somebody that I really like went the cornball route. And what's unfortunate even more about going the cornball route, it only adds more to the theories of everyone saying that he is RG3 Jr., the other big cornball that played for that NFL franchise.
You're right. Hey, I ain't the type of person to be up here defending that. But all I gotta say is, Jayden Daniels, you're either gonna be the best sleeper or the most ultimate bust for people this year in fantasy.
Yeah, if he has
just
a
based
bad
on this
season,
story,
brother, oh man, he's gonna get the 9 treatment.
He will,
He will
100%.
get the 9 treatment so badly if he has a bad year. Let him have a bad game, bro.
Oh my god! Let him come out soft in week 1, like, and he'll get roasted. The trades, you'll see a record high of people dropping or trading a 3rd round or maybe a 5th round pick this year, maybe 7th round pick, somewhere in there.
And
But
let me go out here and say this so I have this on record. Do you know the levels of slanders that will have been seen if the Commanders score a field goal and then give up a safety?
the score is 3-2.
No, brother.
Or the
I'm
score is
talking.
5-0.
Oh, excuse me.
They
Sorry,
get a safety.
I missaid that. No,
They get a
I
safety.
missaid it. If the other team scores a field goal
and then hits them with the safety.
And then they get a safety. And it's sitting there, other team 5, Commanders 0.
Oh,
It's gonna be a bad day to be Jayden Daniels.
if that happens in week 1, I will officially claim that the NFL is scripted, dude. I will die on that hill.
Okay. Let me do my Alder disrespect, and then we'll do yours, and we'll get up out of here.
All right.
Mine's very short, sweet. Well, I guess not very sweet. So, back in my hometown, there is a ice cream place that I grew up on called Spotted Cow, and it is, I loved it. It was my favorite place to go, and I know that as an adult now, some things live on in nostalgia. And it's like you can probably get good ice cream lots of different places, but for me, Spotted Cow is always going to be number 1. And my order was always a waffle cone, 1 scoop of Superman ice cream, which apparently you can't find outside of Michigan very easily, I've discovered, and 1 scoop of chocolate almond. And I went to Spotted Cow when I was back in town, and I made it a point. I was like, I will be going to Spotted Cow before I leave this trip. I'll be getting that order. And I got the waffle cone. I got the Superman. They don't offer chocolate almond ice cream anymore.
Excuse me.
No chocolate almond. And I want to know from you and from everyone watching this, am I tripping and thinking that chocolate almond is a staple?
I feel like I see chocolate almond and chocolate peanut butter usually. I mean, I'm an Ashby's guy myself, but yeah, I see that everywhere.
Ashby's? Is that the name of the place?
Yeah. It's a Southeast Michigan, I think, Northern Ohio chain. But they have chocolate almond. They got Superman. They got all the good Midwest treats.
They didn't even have like regular chocolate. It was like super fudge or something else, like
Bruh.
espresso something. I was so disappointed. I literally wanted to
chocolate almond sounds awesome. I was too picky as a kid to ever try some shit like that. I love almonds now though. That sounds awesome.
We were hanging out with, like I said, with Lexi's sister and brother who both have kids. So I was around a bunch of like little kids the whole time, bro. I wanted to have a toddler version tantrum in that Spotted Cow. I was about to fall to my knees, bro. I was like
the whole reason I came here.
It's not the same, man. It wasn't the same. I was so sad. So all due disrespect to Spotted Cow for not including chocolate almond on their menu anymore.
True. I do think there are other Spotted Cows. I do think it's a franchise. So you might be able to find one that has it.
It doesn't matter. It's dead. That dream is dead.
Okay.
Right. Like it's no more. Like I realized, like, bro, it's all
Lexi could make you chocolate almond ice cream tomorrow from scratch, and you'd be it's
not the same.
Throw that shit across the kitchen.
It's not the same, dog. Like my parents are divorced. Like my childhood ice cream order is gone. Like my childhood is dead. Like nothing will ever be the same as it will be. Like nothing will ever be the same as when I was a kid again. And this is just like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that's
like I'm officially an adult. It's time to move on and let the past go. I told Lex it was like that scene from the Titanic. Now it exists only in my memories.
Yeah, the death of chocolate almond. All the disrespect.
All due disrespect. Yours,
um,
Kyle?
my all due disrespect is to death, to the Grim Reaper. We lost a very special person, a very special woman. Uh, I'm saying this the week of my wedding. This feels weird, uh, but we have lost a very special and very important person that honestly meant a lot to me when I like from a young age. It sounds weird, parasocial, but Hayden Panettiere has passed away tragically at the age of 36. And to any real OG late entry fans, you know that was a longtime crush of mine, top 5 celebrity crush of mine. Not that that's just like whatever, but yeah, since Racing Stripes, bro. She was like 16. I was probably like 11, and I was like, gosh, she's so cute and she's so good at racing that zebra. And now, you just try to do a podcast with your homie, and your wife sends you a text that your childhood crush is dead, and that's just a
Yeah,
weird feeling, man. Like it
it was like
sucks.
4 or 5 days before her birthday too.
So she's yeah. I mean, and she's a
36,
mother.
37.
Yeah, she's a mother, and like, I mean, still so young, bro. Like, and I mean, on screen, obviously, I know nothing about her outside of the roles she's acted in, but on screen, she seemed like the most likable, bubbly, fun personality. So it sucks that somebody like that is gone, and
Oh
I,
yeah.
you know, um, fuck you, death, for killing somebody as beautiful and as awesome as Hayden Panettiere, because you are a bitch.
Yeah, yeah, praying and thoughts go out to her family, her kids,
Her daughters,
everybody
yeah.
involved in her life like that. Yeah, that's very sad. No, I feel you though. Like, um, I mean, not knowing somebody, but still, yeah, especially like a childhood crush. I remember when I was in college, freshman in college, and I found out that Meghan Markle got engaged. And then I found out that she got engaged to a prince. And I was like, well, I'm super cooked. I damn near fell to my knees in my dorm room.
You're
So,
like, no. Yeah,
yeah.
that's basically how I felt when I got that text. Not like I knew, not like it was ever going to happen, but it's just like you want to be able to root from for that person from afar, like in a way, like be like, I hope everything goes well for them in life, and yeah, that just yeah, that's a fucking stab. Shout out Suits though, good show.
Please, God, keep Hillary Duff safe.
Oh God, uh,
Amen.
Katie just saw her in concert 2 nights ago. Tony's
Was it
wife.
good?
Yeah, she said it was fun.
Nice. All right. That somber note concludes the end of tonight's episode of Late Entry. Tune in Wednesday to our live show. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell somebody that you care about to watch Late Entry so that you can care about us as well.
Sounds
Peace.
good to me.